I'm not from here, I am not from there. Maybe I'm here for a minute, for a day, for a week, for a month, or for a year. I know that I belong somewhere, but it doesn't matter. I am here for now. Maybe one day I will return. Maybe one day I will decide and to stay. For the moment, I just have to live life to the fullest and see each day, the sun and the moon, and be happy that I'm here, and live life like there is no tomorrow, because I am not from here, I am not from there, but I am from everywhere, and hopefully one day I will have a place just to stay.
The regular America is sun-kissed love and sunny day guns. Dismay lucky for a messenger. Bouquets and replays on the radio. Summer is a kingdom that leaves you with no symptoms. Streets got candles and there's a clank, clank of basketball chains. Boys under bridges. Space between the pedals is a metronome. Jeans and cheap cologne. Heavy metal hip-hop. Pretty girls never take the Converse off. Home is your city. Daylight is a color and promise that you'll never be alone. When the concrete warm this time of year, every Elvis is Chuck Berry, every Warren temporary. Everything we've done is spinning on a record, stuck on the legs, throwing up some Lakota hoops. Plastic on the conscious, packaged in the stores, funnel cakes and speedways, murder scenes, dead weights. Chopstick helper giggles, crumpled bills that don't add up, words you can't pronounce but love to hear. So yeah, our favorite 7-Eleven is on Sheridan and Jewel. And when you're a kid in the summer who lives by Sanderson, you run to the creek to catch crawdads and baby food containers and snakes in Home Depot buckets. Maybe you crawl in one of the sewer pipes on a dare. The sun is beating and it makes everything glisten in saturation, and the Paletta man is a savior. You and your cousins wrestle and shoot BB guns in the Chili Law and Federal, and your dad takes you everywhere on the handlebars of his bike and points out all the places his friends used to live. And the world is warm, green, and gold. So yeah, then the winter comes. You go through recycling bins for cardboard to slide down Ruby Hill. You should have bruises from rolling, cascading, and sliding and accidentally eating slushy snow. You bumper hitch with your brothers, and the rush of pride that you feel when you're the last one hanging onto the car is evident all over, but especially in your numbing cold fingers. But then you have to watch as the snow melts and the bumps bake harder, and the only thing that makes you feel better is the hot chocolate your mom makes when you come inside.
It's like call and response. So if I say, if I could change the world, y'all say, what world? Y'all say, what would you do? So we're gonna do it 3 times, we'll practice, and we're gonna straight into it, all right? So, if I could change the world,
what would you do?
If I could change the world,
what would you do?
If I could change the world,
what would you do?
I would go to the bottom of the ocean, place offerings of whiskey and cassava, tend to the spirits and creatures who picked my ancestors' flesh clean. I would tell them that they are the guardians of those lost, forgotten, but cherished so deeply. I would go to the depths of hell, I mean the White House, I mean these institutions, scrape the tongues of demons of their words of oppression, minority, colored, microaggressions and stereotypes. They do not have the luxury of naming me anymore, of naming us. If I could change the world,
what would you do?
I'd break down anything that looks like a wall. I want to see the possibility that could be beautifully brown, beautifully indigenous, beautifully multicultural, multitextual, multilingual, and to be honest, what do walls do for us anyway? I'd break down everything. I'd begin to unravel the bodies as they come to me, freeing them of their heteronormativity. It'd be a party free of exclusivity. It'd be like the end of the Wiz where everyone comes out of their skin dressed in beautifully golden yellow singing, free at last, free at last. If I could change the world,
what would you do?
If I could change the world,
what would you do?
I would take all the black children, take them to the water, tell them that I love them. I would tell them that our mothers, our grandmothers, and our women are our saviors and providers, and that we should thank them more. Yeah. I begin to drown them when they ask for liberation, for the water is freedom. This is their baptismal. Sinners no more from this world's cruel hands. I have made revolutionary angels, and you are welcome. Their halos comprise of the coils and curls of the 4C texture, and you can't touch it. I would rub sweet golden honey on their melanated skin, leave no space smooth, and you can't touch it. I would educate them with holy texts by Baldwin, Lord, Anzaldúa, Munoz, and Fanon. I would take all the little black boys, hold them close to me, remind myself that the world knows nothing on how to love a black boy, so I'll do it for them. I would take all the little black girls, stick them back underneath my ribs, and explain to them that their fastness is a lie, and that their body pledged allegiance to no one but their own, and it is okay to cry, and it is okay to give up, and it is okay to try again. I would hold these children and tell them there is nothing wrong with them. I would keep them safe with me. And our revolutionary love built heaven, and you're not welcome. And you can't touch these children, and you can't touch their halos, and you can't touch their freedom, and you can't touch their minds. Because if you try and touch them, you will be missing more than just a tongue. If I could change the world,
What would you do?
if I could change the world,
What would you do?
if I could change the world,
What would you do?
nah, I want to hear from you. I want to know how you change it. For who, for what, for how, and for why. Am I safe in your world, or am I drowning? What offerings would you give to me? A halo, some honey, whiskey of my choice? Am I alive in your world, or am I in the ocean? What does change look like for you? Ashe.